my word.
Oh, goodness me. I don't think I'll ever be the same after the way Seraphina kissed me. Sorry about that, folks. I think I'm daydreaming again. Anyway, sorry, but welcome back, friends and family. I am Sebastian Mammoth, and as you can see by the thumbnail, we made it to one of the last diorama figures in the sets. But as you can see, we're going to be doing Godzilla vs. Kong Hollow Earth Diorama Edition versus Kong versus the Skar King Diorama. Out of the way, Goji. Now, as you both know, these were made by Playmates. These for the Monsterverse line, and the other for the Godzilla Kong the New Empire line. Now, this one's going to be extremely different because for now we have two Kongs and one Godzilla and one Skar King. So let's see what will happen in the battle. But before we do that, let's go over the comparisons, sizes, paints, designs, and all that. And yeah, keep in mind, I'm not sure if I'll bring out the dioramas, but if I do, great. If not, oh well. But what are we waiting for? Let's do it! So starting with boxes, this one's actually in storage. Theirs is also in storage, but I'm not taking them out. But for their boxes, it's pretty much the same as we've seen before, only this one has a different Hollow Earth diorama. And the same bio that we've seen before in the Godzilla vs. Kong toy line. Which here it is right here, guys. Legends collide as Godzilla and Kong, the two most powerful forces of nature, clash in a spectacular battle for the ages. The monster war rages on the surface and deep within our world as the spectacular secret realm of the Titans known as the Hollow Earth is revealed. So that tells you something. I even got this diorama before my birthday. Here's the Kong vs. Skar King set that we've gone before, which with Kong and the first image of Skar King on the front, Godzilla, Kong the New Empire, and on the back, we get an image of Kong fighting Skar King in his lava lair, which that looks pretty creepy. And I also have the lava diorama. I'm just not going to take it out because it's also cardboard, which is lame, and Playmates really needs to step up their game with that. But for boxes, I think both of them get a point because I like their box because it's both front square side and rectangle side, and this one's also got a pretty cool image. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering, but yeah, so both of them get a point for boxes. Now here's a little quick comparison. As you can see, Kong and Skar King are pretty much the same height. It's just that the arm's a bit shorter on Skar King. Here are the two Kongs, which you can tell already that the arm looks pretty much shorter than Beast Glove Kong's. And Godzilla, pretty much the same size that we've seen before. Still shorter than Kong's, and even still bigger than Kong and bigger than the Skar King. So yeah, now let's talk designs and paint. So let's start with the Godzilla and Kong from the Hollow Earth diorama. Once you get Godzilla out, you'll have to attach his tail to the figure, which I still get NECA flashbacks. I hope NECA just gets the license to Godzilla back someday. So yeah, so here are the Godzilla and Kong figures, which you can tell already that this is another reskin in Godzilla and Kong. And this is the third and final reskinned Kong with fighter jet, which, as you all know, there's Hong Kong Battle Kong, Antarctic Kong, and this one, which they're all reskins of Kong with fighter jet, because I can tell already that Playmates was trying to hide it, and there's copyright 2020 on it. And this is clearly a reskinned version of Godzilla with radio tower, because the eyes, the spikes, the tail, and the skin, dead giveaway. Which you can tell already that Playmates was kind of really enjoying and just reusing the Godzilla figure that we've seen before all this. But yeah, so here are the fronts. They've got like some like glowing stuff here. Backs, pretty much nothing. They're just the same as their original twins. Which I'm not sure if this was meant to be like for a deleted scene of Godzilla entering or trespassing in the Hollow Earth or something like that, or this could have been the result of Godzilla's glowing in the Hollow Earth. I'm not quite sure, but this would be pretty cool. And I do like Kong's blue and orange. I mean, considering that he was always in his throne, and oh wow, look at the back. It looks like he's got red hair. Looks like he had a hairdo all ready to go. But yeah, both of them have copyright 2020, which again, these are clearly reskins of the Wave 1 and Wave 2 figures that we got before. So yeah, but good thing Playmates stopped reskinning this Kong figure. Bad news is, I'm not even sure if they're going to stop reskinning this Godzilla. Oh wait, they probably are, because GXK made us say goodbye forever to this design, and I'm not sure if it's coming back in the future. And I'm not sure if Legendary even cares about this design anymore, because I'm starting to think that maybe they're a bunch of assholes, but good thing they're making GXK Supernova a Godzilla-focused movie, which is all I wanted in the first place. But yeah, so Hollow Earth, Godzilla, and Kong. Now let's take a look at the Kong and Skar King. Alright, so here are Beast Glove Kong and King Louis, which as you can see here, they're clearly reskins of their Wave 1 counterparts, which is the first time, and the second time was with the Ultimate Titan pack. Kong is basically Kong with Beast Glove, but with red and orange, which I assume this could be like battle damage. Here's the back, absolutely nothing on it, though I would have accepted like some orange and red on the back of the fur. And here's the Beast Glove that we've seen before already, which is Bio-Enhanced Anatomic Seismic Thunder Glove. And I tried putting Atomic Axe in here, but be advised, don't try shoving Atomic Axe in, because these hands are just very tight and they won't even hold her. So yeah, it's best if you hold it by the top, and I'll show you why in a minute. So here's Skar King himself. Here's the back with absolutely nothing on it. And you can literally tell this is Skar King with Whip Slash, but also with battle damage. And yeah, and it's pretty much the same Skar King that we've seen before, just with burnt colors. So I guess for like design and paint, all of them get a point, because I can't deny about these colors that they have. I mean, sure, the Hong Kong battle figures are good, but let's be for real, the dioramas make them better. So yeah, both of them get a point. But now, let's talk articulation. Godzilla's articulation is pretty much the same that we've seen before, and his head can move. Arms are a bit tight when it comes to this Godzilla. Legs can still function properly. Ankles can move just a little bit. Tail, same movement that we've seen before with every other Godzilla in the line. Kong's is pretty much the same as the other Kongs in the line, only that this one's articulation's a bit stiff and some of them are a bit loose. But yeah, so that's their articulation. Same goes for this Kong, because it's pretty much the same as we've seen before, or with only one hand movement, because this one is blocked by the Beast Glove, so don't try moving this, otherwise you'll break him. And Skar King is pretty much the same as his original twin counterpart. Only good thing is that his hip's not squeaky, unlike Skar King with Whip Slash. And the paintwork on his legs and arms look dope. There's a hint of it on most of his shoulders. There's nothing on top of his head though. So I would say pretty much both of them get a point for articulation, since they're the same figures that we've seen before. But you know how it is with Playmates reskinning everything these days. So yeah, and I don't know why Playmates is doing that, but I'm kind of liking it and hating it at the same time, because the upside is they're giving us cool dioramas. Downside is they're reusing the same figures that we've seen before already. Which still goes to show that Playmates really won't care if you complain about this Godzilla figure, since it's a reskin. But now, let's get to accessories and gimmicks. Alright, so here are all of their accessories, and so with Skar King, keep in mind that you can easily tell which Whip Slash is which, because this one has a bit of black on it, while the other one in there doesn't, so it's easy to pretty much tell which Whip Slash is which. Meanwhile, you can't tell which accessory is which. So here's Godzilla's Atomic Breath that we've seen before, like multiple times, and keep in mind this was somewhat the last time that we saw this Atomic Breath until they decided to reuse it again for the 2019 Burning Godzilla that they're making. Here's the battle axe, which we've seen before. And yeah, I'm still not gonna lie, this is definitely Godzilla's dorsal fin, but I'm not sure which Godzilla it was, since I'm pretty sure that they'll never tell us which Godzilla it is. And they come with the same heave that we've seen before with Mechagodzilla and the Hong Kong diorama. Now I can't even tell which whose green heave is whose. It was like, is this Mechagodzilla's? Is this the Hong Kong? Is this Hollow Earth? I don't really know. Though Playmates should have just at least reskinned it into a different color rather than green. And Kong and Skar can come with their respective accessories, that being the Biomimic Heave and the Whip Slash. Let's take a look at the heave. So it's pretty much the same heave that we've seen before with Kong with Beast Glove versus Kong with Battle Axe, which, as you can see, it's pretty much an upgrade compared to this. Let's look at that. Here's a little comparison between the old and the current heave. And I'm not sure if they're going to bring this back for GXK Supernova, because apparently Dr. Eileen Andrews is not going to show up in there. And I'm starting to think maybe Legendary's being an asshole to Rebecca Hall because they don't care about her anymore, which I am very sorry about that. And here is the Whip Slash that we've seen before, and some of it's already black, so you can literally tell that this belongs to the Skar King from Kong vs. Skar King, that we've seen before. And I'm still not gonna lie, but this is definitely a Warbat skeleton, because look at the teeth on the bottom jaw, and besides, I still don't know what other Titan has teeth on the bottom jaw. And it can easily go in their mouths and hands. Here are some of them with their weapons, and Kong can't hold the battle axe, which, like I said, only some of the axes are compatible with Kong. So if you're even gonna try and put Atomic Axe in one of the Beast Glove Kong's hands, don't try putting it in, because otherwise it'll break. Believe me, I tried doing that, and I thought it was gonna get destroyed on me. And don't even try to just pry it on, because that'll just literally just ruin everything. And of course, Godzilla and Kong have the same battle damage that we've seen before already too many times. And it's the same pieces of Godzilla's skin and Kong's fur being ripped off from the figures. But I do like how this Godzilla battle skin blends in, although it's just Godzilla with Radio Tower but repainted. And this is basically Kong with Fire Jet, but the blood looks a bit lighter. Oh yeah, and here's Kong's battle skin, which has absolutely nothing on it. So I guess in terms of accessories and gimmicks, both of them get a point for accessories. Because you can easily, for one, you can easily tell which Whip Slash is which for Skar King. But and even though you can't tell which Heat Ray belongs to Godzilla and which Battle Axe belongs to which Kong, they're all basically the best accessories in the line. Now, we need to get to the big battle now, because it's time for these four to fight and team up. Or so you think. These guys are going to team up. Like, what the hell's going to happen here? Let's find out, shall we? So, you already know what I'm going to say. Let the battle begin!
So, we meet again, Skar King, for the last time. Not today, Kong. Oh, I think I'll be taking that. No, you can't have it. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. This is mine. Godzilla and another Kong? Kong, team up with me. Let's bring them down. No way, Skar King. I am ending this partnership. So you all kneel in pieces. that's not good. Get over here! Cause you, Godzilla, King Kong. I guess I failed you again, Springtrap. Game over, Skar King. Your whip slash is mine.
Thank you, Future Kong, for helping us destroy the Skar King.
No. Thank you two for helping me destroy the Skar King.
Holy moly. See? I told you there wasn't going to be a team up between Kong and Skar King. But at least I bet you guys didn't know that Kong can also grasp the whip slash in his hand. But it seems like it's a tie for GVK and GXK, meaning they both get a point. Again! This is crazy. GVK is slowly starting to catch up, but GXK has maintained the lead and is still keeping it. Well, that was unexpected. I told you there wasn't going to be a team up between Kong and Skar King. But at least Godzilla and the Kongs did the one job they did in GXK. Kill the Skar King. Well, everybody, that's going to do it for this episode. Tune in next time for another episode of GVK versus
Sebastian,
GXK.
are you coming, my sweetie pie?
What? Coming, Kiara. Sorry, guys, but it looks like Kiara needs me now. But if you need me, I'll be with her and my ladies, and I will see you all in the next episode. See you later. I'm coming, Kiara!